May I speak to Frank if he's there?
Is this Jill?
Yeah, is Frank there?
Yeah. This is Delia.
I know that. Look, would you please find Frank for me?
I can't hear you. Listen, if you knew it was me, how come you didn't say hello? You could be polite at least.
Delia, would you please find
Anyway,
Frank?
he can't come to the phone. He's had an accident, and Maeve's worried about this cut he's got, and he's explaining it, so...
Never mind. I'll be there in a couple of minutes.
Swell.
Oh, yes.
Francis Ford.
Would you care for some?
Ooh, delighted. Thank you, Dee.
You're welcome.
Well, good for her. She's really trying to make an effort to accept faith and get in the spirit of things.
Come on, she just found out Barry Ryan's not going to press charges against her.
Oh.
Do that.
Very much.
Close. Cheese and crackers?
It's a party. Why not? Let's do Year's. Thank you. Thank you.
Kaylee Band.
Did you say Kaylee Band?
Yes.
What is a Kaylee Band?
It's a long story.
Want some cheese and crackers?
Yes, thank you, Dee.
Thanks.
Are you sure it's just a scratch?
It was a van. It barely nudged me.
Can I see it?
No, tomorrow you can see it. Right now, you've got to go and dance. Come on.
I don't want to.
Yes, you do. Come on.
Treat you, darling. Your Aunt Annie came all the way over from Ireland just to give you a dancing lesson. Come on, baby. Come on, Johnny. And you too, Barry.
Oh, I'm afraid the old ankle isn't up to it, Annie, but I'm going to watch every move you make.
You going to dance, sweetheart?
I'll watch every move.
Oh, I love this. Did you suspect anything?
No, I thought we were going to hole up and talk tonight.
I'm sorry. You can't seem to get me along lately, can you? So we'll talk after the party. Do you feel all right? The accident really shook you up, didn't it?
Some.
And it's not a scratch under the bandage, it's stitches.
A few, but I'm okay. Really, truly.
Oh, how marvelous. Mr. Finelli and Miss Finelli.
I guess we don't yell surprise, huh?
You do, you could, but that'd be redundant. But you're in time to toast the happy couple. And let me get something healthy for you, Miss Finelli. All right, love.
Well, let's go find a bride and groom so we can make a toast. Well, I think I see a bride and groom.
Yeah, you do.
Hi, Ryan.
Thank you. Hi, Ryan. Yes.
I must go say hello to Jack and Ryan. You go ahead to the dancing. Jack.
Oh, you promised to lead off. We'll wait for you.
I can dance.
Oh, it's wonderful to see you.
You too, Annie. You remember Ryan?
Oh, of course I do remember you, darling, but you've grown into such a lovely young lady. They say that who are you like?
I'm like Mommy.
That's what I thought, too. Indeed you are, darling.
Hello.
I'm glad you came.
Same here.
Wouldn't miss a family party. Break Ryan's heart.
Hey, kid. You want to see Annie and Graham dance? You might even get a turn, too.
So there's no hard feelings about our talk this morning.
How's it going on this side?
Jack, hi. I had some cheese and crackers, but I don't know what happened to them. Maybe you could help me in the kitchen get some more?
Sure. Go ahead.
Thanks.
Hi, Mother.
You don't really have to help me. I just wanted to say thank you for whatever you did to convince Barry Ryan not to press charges against me.
I didn't do anything.
Yes, you did. You don't have to tell me. I mean, it's private, I know. And I don't even mind that you hired him to do publicity for the Crystal Palace. I'm so happy and grateful, I don't mind anything.
I get it. Quickly.
Almost.
I get it. Hello, Ryan.
What's the
Yeah. Yeah. Barry! Barry, telephone.
Yeah. Hello.
It's Kim. I'm sorry to bother you, but I need help.
What's the matter?
world's most infamous and dangerous surgeon, Spencer Truman, has just been stabbed to death. Could it be Rex Balsam? He was found holding the murder weapon. Todd Manning. Spencer framed him. John McBain for revenge. Or Michael McBain to protect the identity of his son. Can you solve the crime? One Life to Live. Weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
In the tradition of Bennifer, Tomcat, and Brangelina, SoapNet's got Kayla, Bo, and Jolena. Follow your favorite Salem super couples' every move in prime time. Watch Days of Our Lives tonight at 11, only on SoapNet.
What can you get for a buck?
Can't get gas for a buck.
Can't get a loaf of bread for a buck.
You can't even get a cup of coffee for a buck.
But you can get $1 Million abs for a buck.
Because now $1 lets you try the Ab Lounge XL system.
Discover the secret to $1 Million abs for just a buck.
With over 4 million sold, Ab Lounge is the new gold standard in abdominal exercise.
And now the Ab Lounge XL $1 Million abs are just a buck away.
This deal is absolutely insane because now you can try the complete Ab Lounge XL system for a full 30 days with free shipping and handling on delivery.
Not for the usual $14.95, but for just $1.
Back-breaking crunches are obsolete.
Ab Lounge XL's jackknife motion gets you up off the floor, stretching beyond 180 degrees for ultimate results.
Every move counts as you target your abs without wasted effort.
Our $1 deal is absolutely real, and so are these $1 Million results.
The results indicate that you're going to get a tremendous abdominal workout, both for the upper and lower abs, as well as the obliques using the Ab Lounge.
When people ask me if the Ab Lounge works, I tell them it's amazing. It got rid of my pot belly. If it can do that, it can do anything.
Ab Lounge XL is built with a rolled steel frame, features breathable mesh, custom foot pedals, cushioned ISO grips, and focus strap, and stores just about anywhere.
Each Ab Lounge XL system includes an ab blasting DVD, healthy eating guide, 2-week jumpstart program, and aerobic workout.
Call now to try the Ab Lounge XL for 30 days for just $1. We'll even pick up the shipping and handling.
We know you'll love it, but if for some reason you don't, simply call within the trial period. Send the system back and you'll have no additional payments.
Best of all, if you return the Ab Lounge XL because it's not for you, we'll even refund your dollar. Call for details.
So what can you get for a buck?
You can get this greasy hamburger for a buck.
Or you can discover the secret to $1 Million abs.
I'm leaving for the theater soon, and Seneca's not home yet. Barry, I can't tell him I signed for the movie. I tried. I went to his office, but he started talking about the marriage, and he was furious. He blew up. I've never seen him like that.
Look, let's have lunch tomorrow and discuss it then.
All right, I want to get this one thing straight, though, first. I don't want you to tell anybody that I've signed that contract. No publicity, Barry. Please, keep it quiet.
Now, wait a minute. Robert Hughes is a big name. If you want to put this deal under wraps, we'll need his cooperation.
Then get it. If Seneca sees that contract in the newspaper, he's going to divorce me.
Kim.
I'm not exaggerating. You didn't see the way he looked at me. Keep it quiet, Barry, please.
For how long?
A few months?
1 month. You're going to have to tell him eventually.
I will. And I will do the movie. But I'm not going to lose my husband in the process.
All right, you got your month. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Thanks. Bye. I live here, too.
I thought you were going to the theater from my office.
Well, I was, but I was too upset. I had to go someplace quiet, so...
Oh.
You were right.
About what?
About my having to stop and think and sort things out. That's all I've been doing the last hour or so, and... Well, will you come and sit down and talk to me? After I thought, I wrote this.
Dear Mr. Hughes, I regret I am unable to accept your offer of the featured role in your film scheduled for production this September. My husband and I are anxious to start a family, and I hope to be pregnant well before fall. I'm honored that you chose me for the part. I hope you'll consider me for future projects. Thank you, and good luck with the film.
Well?
Well, what?
Don't you have anything to say?
What do you want me to say, Kimberly?
Oh, I don't know. You must have some kind of a reaction. Aren't you a little bit happy?
Well, frankly, I'm wondering if you intend to send this.
Of course I am. Come on, you want to go with me? Want to walk me to the corner? Come on, I've got a stamp. Or we can hand deliver it. How about that? You can actually see me do it. I'm sorry, I don't want to fight again. But you hurt me. I meant what I said in that letter, every word of it.
Oh, if that's true, I'm very pleased.
The movie's out. I can't even consider it.
Because you're afraid of what I'll do?
Because I want to get pregnant. And I'm not afraid of you. I love you.
I love you, too.
You say that like you hate me.
No, but love's not going to solve our problem.
What kind of a problem do we have? You read the letter. It's a commitment. I am committed to you and to our family, and everything else comes after that. The only problem we have is that you don't believe me. I bet you think I'm lying to you right now.
Well, it strikes me that you may be lying to yourself. Telling me what you know I want to hear. Telling you yourself that you're in perfect agreement. I'm afraid you're going to have to think some more, Kimberly. See, having a baby won't give you the kind of recognition and attention that you get as an actress.
What do I care? I'll get something different as a mother, something better. And I can go back to being an actress. I'll go back to it. Lots of women do.
It's late. You better get to the theater.
No, not until this is finished. I want it settled.
So do I, believe me, but this time.
You think I can't handle a marriage and a baby and a career? You're going to tell me that in this day and age?
I'm telling you that you can't love and need a career the way you do and build a family that I want, a family I thought you wanted. I'm telling you that you better consider the possibility. We don't have to do this now, this time. Go to the theater.
What possibility should I consider?
That we made a mistake. I'll see you later.
Sure.
Don't join me. No, I love my turn. I'm going to go over here and have a few deep breaths.
Countdown to the climax.
These guys never know this hotel sky high.
Luke returns to meet his old enemy.
What's your game, Baldwin?
Is Scott behind it all?
If my kid gets hurt once and for all, you are done.
And inside,
I mean business.
Villainy.
She's bleeding and I don't know how to stop it.
And heroism.
You want to shoot somebody? I'm right here. Ladies first.
GH on ABC and SoapNet.
Oh, don't just tickle my toes. Give me a big hug. That's the way, oui, oui. I like it.
This Valentine's Day, spice things up with Leonardo and the Hug-a-Bunch.
It takes two to tingle, you know?
It's for you.
Each with its own personality.
Uh-huh.
Buy 3 Hallmark cards and get 1 or more for $9.95 each.
I understand. You need your rest.
Only at today's Hallmark Gold Crown stores.
For dishes that you just know are going to be clean. Cascade, the #1 selling automatic dishwashing detergent.
Some people have a passion for life that shows in everything they do. In the Woods designs exceptional log homes for passionate people who live their dreams. Our custom-built homes combine the warmth of a log home with spacious living areas, contemporary comforts, and thoughtful details. Your personal designer will turn your vision into a home that is a reflection of you. With an In the Woods log home, you won't want to get away from it all. You'll want to come home to it all. In the Woods, exceptional log homes for exceptional people.
Working from home changed my life.
It all started when I was referred by this free service.
With all the money I made working from home, I bought a new home. This is the one website you have to visit.
Put your computer to work now.
All you need is a computer and a little belief in yourself.
I'm making $5,000 a month.
I make over $7,000 a month working part-time.
I love the lifestyle my home business offers, and the money's great too.
Log on to 29venture.com now.
Some people really know how to move. When you're moving, we'll get your DirecTV up and running in your new place free. Just make one call to DirecTV Movers Connection and arrange a date to move your service. It's free, it's easy, and it's one less thing to worry about. Call 1-866-WAY-YOU-MOVE. That's the way to move without missing a beat.
I like the way you move.
Pay attention. Pay attention. No, what's the point of
Maeve said she had put a message on your service, but I didn't know. Well, I should have, because you had promised to come to the next family party.
Yeah. It's terrific.
Oh, it was a complete and total surprise. Oh, Maeve's teaching you the dance I want to learn. Are you up for it?
No, not really.
Okay. Why don't you go up and lie down for a while?
Yeah, I might.
Look at this. I want to learn it. Frank, I need to talk to you. Is there anyone upstairs?
No.
You okay?
Thought I'd give it another try.
What?
You didn't seem to want to talk before. I thought we'd try again since we're leaving so soon.
Sea Island.
Yeah.
Bon voyage.
Thanks.
Try to trust me. I hope by the time we get
Siobhan.
back, you'll see.
Hope for good weather down there. Don't hope about me. Have a good time.
Oh, I can't stand this. I want to throw something at him.
Nah, forget it. He'll come around.
I'm sorry. I didn't know about the party.
Neither did I. It doesn't matter.
Then you haven't said anything to her, have you?
No, I keep missing chances.
Thank God. Frank, don't tell her the things that you told me. She can't take that.
I have to be honest with her.
Why? You're gonna get married. You know that you are. Don't start it out with a lot of mistakes on a bad note with doubts and fears.
Jill, I'm not going to marry her.
Yeah, of course you are. Look, it's too late to decide that you're in love with me. It is too late for anything but a beautiful wedding. Annie is here. The plans are made.
All the plans in the world don't mean a damn thing if it isn't right, and it isn't.
But you can't say that to her.
You think I'm looking forward to it? You tell me what else is fair. Come on, you tell me.
Fair. Oh, don't tell me about fair, Frank. Did you think that it was fair when you let Faith fall in love with you? I warned you. And your parents warned you, and your friends warned you. But you really thought that you knew what you were doing. You thought you knew what was good for Faith. You thought you knew just about everything. But she has revolved her whole life around what you knew. And I am telling you, you can't back off. You have to go through with this marriage because that is what's fair.
And what, ended in a few years? Maybe when we've had a child, little John's used to living with us. And I'm still in love with you.
Don't talk about that, please.
It's there, Jill.
But it's not for me. I can deal with this. I can deal with you as my brother-in-law just fine. But don't use me to hurt my sister.
Is that what I'm doing?
Yes. Frank, postpone it, but don't cancel it.
Oh, what good would that do?
A lot. A lot if you're really interested in Faith's feelings.
What? Let her down easy? She'd be furious. No, we've always been so honest with each other. She'd hate the idea that I waited a few months to tell her what I know tonight.
How am I gonna get you to listen to me?
Maybe I am finally listening to myself.
You're wrong.
There you are. We can't cut the cake till you come.
Okay, Jono. Okay.
Grandpa has to make the toast and then you'll cut the cake.
Okay.
Were you having a fight?
No. We were having a talk. Why don't you two go downstairs and I'll meet you down there, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Promise you'll come?
I promise.
Ryan's Hope is on next. Then unravel all the lies on the young and the restless. Later, it's All My Children on SoapNet.
Have you noticed, sir, the halo that's around my head?
I don't want to be answerable to anybody else on the face of this earth.
It was stupid. Very, very stupid.
Ryan's Hope, next on SoapNet. On Falcon Beach,
Big party, Saturday night.
this vacation spot
It's just a party. Could be fun.
becomes the hot spot,
I've never seen it this crowded.
which puts Aaron on the spot. Falcon Beach, Saturday at noon and again Sunday at midnight on SoapNet. SoapNet gives you one last chance to catch up on the week's worth of days.
Spend Sunday nights in Salem.
One whole week of confessions, obsessions, and transgressions. Spend Sunday nights in Salem, starting at 7 on SoapNet.
You've always wanted to know who's on Match.com, and we want you to know it's okay to look. We guarantee if you don't find someone special within 6 months, we'll give you 6 months free. It's only at the all-new Match.com.
Most cold medicines only do one thing, mask your symptoms. Zicam cold remedy swabs are different. Instead of just fighting the symptoms, Zicam is clinically proven to get you over your cold 3 times faster. Get Zicam and get over your cold 3 times faster.
Try H57 Hoodia free.
Before I started taking H57 Hoodia, I didn't want anyone taking my pictures, not even at family functions. Now look at me. In just 16 weeks, I lost over 35 pounds with H57 Hoodia. Now, not only do I look like a model, I am a model. Look for my ad in Cosmopolitan magazine.
Call 877-H57-DIET or log on to h57.com.
Your attention, please, for the unsurpassed eloquence of himself.
We're here today to celebrate Frank and Faith in their coming marriage. Love, health, and long life to you. And to celebrate the arrival of my favorite sister-in-law, Annie. God bless you, sweetheart.
Here.
And Faith, thank you for bringing her to us. A toast to the 3 of them. Sláinte.
Sláinte, come on in.
Thank you.
I love you both. I know you'll be very happy. Thank you.
Frank, I hope you'll know the same about us someday. I hope so too, Joe. Thank you.
You're not leaving already, are you?
Yeah, we're gonna drive straight through, so we better get started.
I can't stay any longer.
Oh, well, go ahead. Faith's grateful you came anyway.
I'll walk you home.
No. I'm fine, really. Thanks.
Faith, I really have to go.
Oh, I wish you would. Jono?
Frank.
Good night.
Maeve, Johnny.
Bye, sweetheart.
Good night,
Bye-bye. Good night, everyone.
Good night, Joe. Well, we're leaving too.
Oh, all right. Now drive carefully, Annie.
Oh, we will. We're gonna get our stuff from upstairs, and we'll come out and go through the front. Maeve, I'll take good care of her.
Thank you, Joseph.
Johnny?
Let's hear from you.
Okay. We'll see you next week. All right?
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Have fun.
Bye-bye. Drive safe.
Bye, Siobhan.
Can I cut the cake now?
I think it's high time.
That's a good idea. You do that.
Yes, come on. Right. We'll cut
Why'd you leave before the cake?
Well, I guess she had some work to do, John.
Are you tired or depressed or both?
Let's not try to figure it out now, okay?
All right. When we have our talk.
Well, that's big. Don't save more than half for me.
We walk.
In the order of importance.
We have a sign on the piece.
Falcon Beach is heating up SoapNet. Don't miss all the hot bods, steamy sex, and sizzling drama in this resort town. Falcon Beach, Saturday at noon and again Sunday at midnight on SoapNet.
Maeve, I'm gonna collect your iron and head for home. Thanks for the party.
It's like that, is it?
Like what? Yeah.
You've done very well tonight.
Sure, I was only mildly sarcastic with Siobhan. I managed to ignore Joe. I didn't pick a fight with Johnny, and I didn't kick the dog.
You were very nice to Faith.
Who couldn't be nice to Faith? Is Frank all right?
I hope so. And if he isn't, I'm just going to have to trust the fact that he'll get himself there.
Which is to say, I should invest the same confidence in Siobhan. I don't.
Jack, when Siobhan told me that she was going on this trip with Joe to the Sea Island place, my heart became numb. But, I mean, I have to let go. It really is time to do that. But she has made her decision. She trusts him, and he's her husband. I can't argue with his choice of business.
Yeah, well, I think I owe us an apology, all of us, for that.
Why?
Well, Joe said it was my suspicions about his taking the apartment from Delia and drug operations at the Crystal Palace gave me the idea to buy the place.
All right. I would rather have Joe own the Crystal Palace and have Bob there as manager and Delia interfere at every breath he draws than to have him all the way out on Cheapside Bay where no one could keep an eye on him.
No, you're right. I know I have to back off. And if you can, I can.
I know you will. You know, Ryan is sound asleep upstairs. Why don't you let her stay over, I've got clean clothes for her there. I'll get her up in the morning, get her ready for school, and John will drive her downtown. That way, you see, Annie will have extra time with her.
I think Ryan would probably like that a lot. Thank you.
Well, it's my pleasure, as you very well know.
Hello?
Hi.
How's the party?
I'm leaving. Maeve just agreed to keep Ryan overnight. Would you like to meet me at Weehawken Street?
Say when.
I'm leaving now. Good night, and thanks again. See you tomorrow, Annie. My daughter has a breakfast date with you tomorrow.
Good night, love. It's marvelous the way he appears and disappears.
Oh, Lordy. It looks like we used every glass in the place.
No, it's all right. Kevin did a load before.
What we need is another cake.
We only had time to bake one cake, dear.
I wasn't criticizing.
Maeve and John. I know this isn't an appropriate time, but I've been planning and planning this, and I know the sooner I get it done, the less chance there is of my bursting into tears. I have something for you. This is from all of us at the farm, with our love and eternal thanks.
And it's more than half the debt.
Well, I figure that added to what we've already repaid, it'll leave us just 10,000 to go.
What happened?
Well, two things. We did extremely well with the cows last year, and then in January, we had an offer at top price for an acre and a half of the land.
You sold?
Oh, yes, but it's all right now. We won't even miss it at all, love. It's over the hill, behind the house. We won't even see the smoke from our neighbor's chimney. And it's, past the stream where Daddy used to keep the goats.
Oh, of course.
And it's all blackberry bushes and brambles, and God knows we have enough of those. And it was such a good offer, and it came at such a good time that Red couldn't refuse.
Are you sure?
I'm certain.
Oh. Beautiful, beautiful. Lady, do you know what this means? Dee. This means that as soon as this check clears from Ireland, I'll be able to repay most of my debt to you.
No.
Oh, yes, you could bet your bottom dollar. I can have you repaid for June 1st.
I don't want the money. I mean, I don't need the money.
Oh, of course you did. Dear, 2 weeks ago you were bankrupt.
But I'm not now. I got Joe's down payment for my Crystal Palace. Johnny.
Oh, it's such good news, not just for us, but for the family. We know how hard you've worked.
Well, it wasn't just hard work was any good at the time. It was money we need, and John supplied it at considerable cost to himself.
I think this calls for a toast. To repaying debts and prosperity.
Oh, that sounds good to me.
We have a bit of champagne.
Oh, I can do that.
At least black velvet.
I don't want to be paid.
Paid for what?
Grandview, here's what you need to know.
And I'm so sick and tired of listening to you. I never want to see you ever again.
Sounds good to me.
Good. I want things to be the way they were before.
Tommy's father is Todd Manning.
I'm going to make you my wife, darling. And we're going to be together for an eternity.
Keep up to date with One Life to Live. Weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
It was the perfect kingdom until 1-1 changed it all.
Unravel happily ever after.
I am not going to let you get away with this.
Cinderella 3, A Twist in Time on DVD February 6th, rated G.
Comfort Soft waistband. Wrapped in soft cotton and tagless, it can make every move this comfortable. The Hanes Comfort Soft waistband, our most comfortable underwear ever.
Santa!
Now is when you regret all those holiday cookies. Good thing you know, losing up to 6 pounds in 2 weeks just got easier. Introducing new Special K protein meal bars, snack bars, and K2O protein water, plus our delicious cereals. What's the difference between making a resolution and keeping one? Now you know. The difference is K. Lose up to 6 pounds in 2 weeks. Go to Yahoo and search Special K.
I want to treat my osteoporosis. I want to keep my bones healthy.
I want to protect myself against fractures, especially at the hip.
I can help. Fosamax Plus D treats postmenopausal osteoporosis.
My doctor prescribed Fosamax Plus D, and she said not all treatments are the same. Only Fosamax Plus D is approved to help prevent fractures of both the hip and spine in women with osteoporosis. Boniva is not.
Protecting my hip is important to me. You should not use Fosamax Plus D if you have certain disorders of the esophagus, are not able to stand or sit upright for 30 minutes, have severe kidney disease, or low blood calcium. Before use, talk to your doctor if you have stomach or digestive problems and about any medications you're taking, including vitamins and supplements. It's not for vitamin D deficiency. Stop taking Fosamax Plus D and call your doctor right away if you develop new or worsening heartburn, difficult or painful swallowing, or chest pain, because these may be signs of serious upper digestive problems.
I listened. I heard. Fosamax Plus D, the only one that protects both your hip and spine.
You should be belled.
I beg your pardon?
Belled, like a cat. Like Maeve did to Julie Rose when she used to go up on the roof and catch those pigeons and take them down and put them in Maeve's bed with all of loose feathers and pathetic little feet.
I have never done violence to a pigeon.
You sneak up on people.
Who occasionally talk to themselves. What don't you want to be paid for?
I don't want to be paid back.
By whom?
I don't mind, Roger.
By Johnny.
You sneak up on people so you can eavesdrop, right?
Well, the real menace is that occasionally I engage my brain. Not that many people owe you money, Dee.
Well, pretty soon nobody will.
And that makes you sad.
Sort of.
And why is that, I wonder?
Because Maeve and Johnny need the money, I don't. And it made me feel good to be able to help them.
Good as in secure?
Good, generous, kind, helpful, part of the family.
Well, watch out, Dee. They're getting away from you.
No, they're not. That is such a mean thing to say. What do you know about family feeling?
Nowhere near as much as I know about you. Admit it, Dee. You liked having Maeve and Johnny in debt to you.
No.
Of course you did.
I liked helping them.
You liked having them in your power. For the first time in your life, they owed you instead of the other way around. It made you feel secure. It gave you leverage, and you don't want to give it up.
That's disgusting.
That's human.
You don't want to give me any credit for anything. I'm supposed to be as mean and selfish as you are.
Well, that's impossible. The only thing I want from you is honesty. And the truth is that when Maeve and Johnny found out that you had run down Barry Ryan and let the blame fall on Faith, and then about your deal with Tizo and the Crystal Palace, they would have thrown you out on your ear if you didn't hold the mortgage on this place.
No, they love me. And they forgive me.
Up to a point, but I think you went past that point a few lies ago.
What are are you trying to do to me? I'm miserable enough with everybody out there celebrating the fact that your sister's about to marry the father of my child without you coming in and tormenting and teasing me, telling me Maeve and Johnny don't love me anymore.
Suggesting that you look at where you really are with the Ryans and consider some alternatives.
I have alternatives. I have my Crystal Palace and a new partnership with Joe and lots of friends and a whole new life that doesn't include you.
Well, I understand that perfectly. And since I'm against your joint venture with Joe Novak and I think it's foolhardy and dangerous, that may be just as well. Good night to you.
What are you thinking about?
Your mother and Annie dancing. How beautiful they were. How I can't wait to get to know you at that age.
Well, I won't be able to dance like that.
Oh, yeah, why not?
I can't now. I love it.
What?
You're smiling and you're happy and we're in this car together and we're going to Sea Island and I love you and I trust you. And we don't have to go through getting married or any of that beginning stuff because we have already. All we have to do is love each other and be Joe and Siobhan together.
You know, I would pull over and kiss you right now, but it would delay our getting to Sea Island.
Drive on.
What is it?
Well, everything's good. We're moving in the right direction. And almost everybody trusts us or is trying to. Just one thing feels wrong.
What's that?
How we left things with Jack.
Hi.
That's nice. It's the nicest thing that happened to me all day.
How was the party?
Bad. Frank and Faith were all right. Well, at least Faith was. Very happy, very beautiful.
And Frank?
There's something going on there. I'm not sure what. Jill came, talked to him for a few minutes, then left before the toast and the cake and the usual Ryan sentiments. Maeve and Annie were terrific. They got to get up there to meet Annie.
I'd love to. What else?
Well, Joe and Siobhan went to Sea Island in the middle of the proceedings, and I didn't much like my own reaction to that.
Oh.
Joe and I have sort of laid things out for each other.
Tonight?
No. He came by here to try to do a little work on the old friendship.
And what happened?
Essentially, I told him to stuff it.
And what was his reaction to that?
He was angry. And for the first time, he didn't try to hide it, and neither did I.
Does Siobhan know?
I don't think so. Not from her attitude tonight. I haven't said anything, and I won't. Which is hard, because I think she's making a big mistake.
Listen, I have a proposition to make about Laurie and Sal. Now, I know how you feel about that. But I honestly feel that Sal can be a lead into what Joe's really up to. And as far as leads go, this is the safest, cleanest one we've got.
That isn't saying much.
What if I told Laurie that Giovanni and I split? That I was very sad and depressed, and that I really needed a friend, and I let her set me up with one of Sal's buddies. Look, if Joe's in any way connected with Tissot's old operation, these guys have got to know it.
Rose.
I only have to see them once. I mean, I can find out everything I need to know in one evening. I'm brilliant at this, trust me.
Get this straight.
Yeah?
If you so much as mention it again, I'll break your arm.
Nice.
I mean it.
Right.
Rose.
I believe you. The hell with it.
Exactly.
Why are you so difficult? You are a pain. Why do I love you?
Beats me.
Why won't you let me help you?
It's no help to me if you get yourself...
Stop. I won't. I promise.
That's better.
That's great.
Let's forget about Joe for the moment.
Joe who?
I feel bad about the trouble between you and Jack. I know it's my fault, but my talking to him obviously didn't do any good. Maybe by the time we get back home, he will have begun to accept the situation.
I hope so. I miss him. I miss sharing things with him. I miss the person he is when he's nice.
I miss him, too. He's protective of you for a lot of reasons. He doesn't over-marry the way he never will be. Can't help making the association.
Don't. I hate that. It's so unfair. You didn't know.
No. Look, let me make you a deal.
Yeah?
You stop worrying about Jack now. When we get back home, I'll take care of him. I promise you.
Deal.
I have got the greatest news.
Every weekday, spend twice the time with the gang from Beverly Hills.
What a way to get acquainted.
With 2 episodes of 90210.
I'm gonna go call Callie. No, Donna. I'll call Dylan.
Double the Dylan, double the David, double the Donna.
You can just call us the 3Ds.
Catch back-to-back episodes of 90210 today starting at 5 with another episode at 6, only on SoapNet.
What can I say, man, other than want a double date?
SoapNet is dramatic. It's addictive.
SoapNet is hot.
It's fun and it's fresh.
If people can't catch us during the day, we're on in prime time. You always hear I'm at work, and I'm so tired of that excuse. You get to see it on the weekend if you missed anything during the week.
Now my mom can watch all the episodes that she normally misses.
This is just great.
No excuses now. You must see our show.
The Young and the Restless.
All my children. One life to live.
General Hospital.
Days of our lives. SoapNet.
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 The new way to watch soaps. You decide, ordinary toothpaste or one with a feeling of clean that just won't quit. Aquafresh Extreme Clean. Microactive foam cleans and gently whitens teeth, keeping them cleaner, whiter, for longer. Aquafresh Extreme Clean. You decide.
We're running late for school, guys. Drive-through it is.
Hey, Dad. Hot Pockets brand breakfast sandwiches are a great way to get a hot breakfast on the go with real scrambled eggs and a delicious flaky crust.
Hot Pockets.
We started Net Zero 8 years ago with a mission to provide the best access at the best price. The internet's changed a lot since then, and Net Zero has changed with it. We added Norton antivirus, pop-up blockers, and built the fastest surfing available over dial-up, and it all downloads in 2 minutes. We've stayed true to our vision of quality internet access with prices as low as $9.95 a month. Plus, if you're not satisfied within the first 30 days, we'll give you your money back. Just another way Net Zero is making the internet easier for you.
The U.S. Department of Labor Statistics projects that in the next year, there will be over 1 million new jobs in some of the fastest growing fields. With Penn Foster Career School, the nation's largest accredited school of independent home study, you could train for one of these jobs at home any time of the day or night in as little as 6 months. Choose one of our healthcare programs: medical office assistant, medical coding and billing, pharmacy technician, physical therapy aide, veterinary assistant, child daycare. You can even earn your high school diploma or earn your associate degree from Penn Foster College. Major in business, accounting, criminal justice, early childhood education, paralegal studies, or health information technology. Study online, in print, or a combination of both. You decide. And all the materials you need are shipped directly to your door. You could be working toward a new career in minutes. The call is free and there's no obligation.
Call 1-800-562-9893 or go online at pennfoster.edu. That's 1-800-562-9893. Call now.
On a day that changed America.
We're prepared for everything, but not this.
Comes a true story.
Who's coming? Step forward.
I got it, Sergeant.
Of courage and survival.
Can you still see the light? Yeah!
World Trade Center.
You are our mission.
Now available on pay-per-view. Rated PG-13.
Lights will guide you home.
Well, that's the last of it. Why, thank you, Barry. You're a most distinguished busboy.
My pleasure.
You know, John is upstairs lighting the fire. We're just going to sit around and unwind for a bit. Would you like to join us?
Very much.
You know, I heard during the course of the evening that Joe has asked you to join in the promotion of Crystal Palace.
He asked, and I accepted.
Well, I'm glad to hear it, I'll tell you. The more family members we've got around there, the safer I feel.
Well, that's one of the reasons I took the job. I mean it. I'm not totally convinced about Joe, and I wanted a chance to see for myself. And if I can be helpful to you in the process, so much the better.
I thank you.
Well, you can count on me, Maeve. I'll keep my eyes open.
It's a wonderful celebration. I want it to begin all over again.
Well, I think it was one of our better efforts. The dancing part was the part I liked the best. Reminded me of my own wedding. You remember you dancing to the fiddler ahead of the wedding party? All the way up the road from Skibbereen back to the farm. I bet you could do the same thing today, couldn't you?
Well, you're daft then, John Ryan. I wouldn't make it out of the churchyard, though it might be fun to try. The thing that I remember about your wedding was the music. All kinds of music all day long.
Yes, John even played the harmonica, remember?
That's right, indeed he did.
He played the harmonica the first night he was in Skibbereen, sitting on the stone wall in his uniform. He played it, and all of us sat around and listened, and half the children in the neighborhood. I remember the fog rolled in down the hill and up the road, and we all just sat there because we didn't want to go in. We didn't want to interrupt the music. He even took his harmonica on the honeymoon.
Where was that?
We rented a little cottage in a small fishing community on the coast, west of Gallyhead. We only had 5 weeks, but they were perfect, weren't they, John? Seems like last spring, not 30-odd years ago.
How was that? Not bad, huh?
Yeah, I'd better get you home, huh?
I don't want to move. I want to stay here and be a part of this forever.
Next, there's danger and drama on The Young and the Restless. Then catch today's All My Children and One Life to Live on SoapNet.
Kevin, Michael, and Gloria.
Bring it on.
Fighting together to control an empire.
Our little secret.
The Young and the Restless. Next. What's new in Port Charles? Here's what you need to know.
Emily, get back. Oh, it's okay.
Neither of us killed Rick, and Laura did neither.
Who did?
I'm agreeing to shared custody of Molly, providing that you drop the possession charges.
No deal. Keep up to date with General Hospital. Weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Still learning. That's what I love about it. It's just a constant learning process.
I get letters from teenagers a lot, all different sizes, all different weights.
Natalia and Kathy. The full story in their words on Soapography. Saturday at 12 midnight, only on SoapNet.
There's an M&M in everyone. Find yours at becomeanmm.com.
Hi. Oh, thanks.
Anyway, that's when it hit me. Why don't we include complimentary towing and roadside assistance with every policy?
That's nice. Complimentary roadside assistance included. Call 1-800-499-0462 now and see how much you can save. Or get an immediate quote at 21st.com. 21st Auto Insurance. Drivers just like you.
Well, I think I'd better get out of here before you have to offer me breakfast. Thank you for the evening. Congratulations to you both yet again.
Oh, thank you.
I'm delighted.
Bye. Thank you.
Dee, I'll stop by the Crystal Palace and talk to you and Bob about some promotion ideas. We'll have something together for Joe when he gets back.
All right.
Good night. Good night.
Good night. That was really terrific. Let me know if you're ever interested in the booking.
Well, I may have to crawl to me bed.
I don't know how you're still conscious.
I'm not. Good night, darling.
Good night, Mom.
Good morning.
Ah, yes.
Good night, Annie.
It is morning. Faith, why don't you just sort of stay there? In another 3 hours, we'll all be up again.
I would love that. Thank you.
Yeah, maybe I'll bunk in with Jono.
See you for breakfast.
Good night.
Thanks again for a lovely party.
Oh, we all enjoyed it. Put that Afghan on her, Francis, before
Sure.
she goes to sleep.
How do you feel?
Not too bad.
Do you have a headache?
A little, yeah. I think I landed on my shoulder. It's starting to stiffen up.
It'll be better tomorrow.
Yeah.
No, I know, hon, that you've wanted to talk to me ever since you got back from the beach house. But I just can't think right now. So tomorrow or today, okay?
I have to be in court tomorrow. No matter what. Let's just hang on to tonight, okay?
I promise. Whatever it is, we can solve it. You know, I can't tell you how much all this means to me. Maeve and Johnny. Just to be a part of this family. I'm happier than I've ever been in my entire life. And I love you. So whatever it is, we can solve it.
Relive the biggest mystery in history when the stars count the reasons we love soaps. Back-to-back Dallas filled with exclusive interviews you can't miss. Watch 100 Reasons We Love Soaps. Saturday, February 10th starting at 1 p.m. on SoapNet.